Hello everybody. I just wanted to offer you a little bit of an update as to how things are going at the moment. Obviously, just a little bit short of a month ago, I put up a video on the channel saying that I was going to be taking a little bit of a break from doing my reaction videos and stuff because I was really struggling with my mental health. I was in a major depression at that point, and I was really struggling at that point. So I said, I was going to take a little bit of time off, try and get my head right, try and sort through my head and sort of get myself into a decent place again before I carried on doing any more of my videos. And hopefully, I will be getting back to doing those soon, hopefully within the next week or two. I am feeling considerably better than I was at that point. And I would like to thank every single one of you, because so many of you reached out to me, to ask me if I was okay, to offer you support. Some of you messaged me, several days after I put that video up just to check up on me. I got so many messages of support, so much love and care from all of you, and I can't even begin to express how much that meant to me, because, in reality, we don't know each other at all. We're all complete strangers to each other. But the fact that so many of you reached out and offered your support, so many of you, gave such love to try and make me feel better, to, just to make sure that I was okay. Many of you sent me direct messages through Facebook, some people through Instagram, asking if I was okay. Several of you were rather concerned about my safety. You wanted to make sure that I was doing okay, that I was safe, and all that sort of thing. And, that means so much to me, because like I said, we don't really know each other at all. I've spoken to several of you through comments on my videos. Some of you have messaged me with suggestions for songs, and I've replied back. But that's been the sort of extent of the conversations we've had. And the fact that so many of you reached out and offered that support, it was amazing, and I can't begin to thank you all enough for all that love and support that you offered. Because I was in a very bad way. Some of you messaged me directly and I didn't answer. If that was the case, please don't take that personally. That's just unfortunately the sort of way that I go. When I get into a deep depression, I shut myself off from the world. I sort of close down and sort of collapse in on myself. I didn't leave this room for several days. I just locked myself in this room. I was only leaving the room to go to the bathroom. I locked myself in this room for several days. I wasn't eating at all. I was barely sleeping. I was drinking 2 bottles of wine a night, which I know is a very bad thing, because, for a start, alcohol is a depressant anyway. It's not very good for you, generally speaking, but that's just the sort of thing that I end up doing. And I know that I shouldn't do it. I know it's really bad for me, but that's just unfortunately the way that I end up trying to cope with it. So, I was in a terrible way. I collapsed in on myself. I didn't speak, I didn't eat, I didn't sleep. I was getting myself blind drunk, just to try and shut my brain off, to just to make things quiet down so that I could sleep. It's a terrible thing to do, and I know it's a bad thing. But so many of you, like I say, message me asking if I was okay. If I didn't reply to you, please, I beg you, don't take that personally. There's nothing against you. It's just the way that I tend to go. But many of you did reach out. Many of you, like I said, were concerned for my safety, and it means the world to me. I've spoken about this subject many times when I've covered several videos talking about depression and mental health, and I've said so many times how important it is to reach out to people when you see them struggling. And it makes me so happy and so proud to know that you people that are watching my videos, people who are essentially complete strangers, would reach out to me to make sure that I was okay. It means the world to me, because when you get into a sort of state like that, you begin to think, that no one cares. You begin to think, people sit there and ask you if you're okay, and you sort of think to yourself, they're just asking that to be polite. They don't really care. They don't really want to know. That's just the way your sort of mind goes in that situation. But so many of you, like I said, comments on the video, so many messages of support and encouragement, saying you can get through this, take all the time you need, we'll still be here when you come back. It makes all the difference. The smallest action can completely change the course of someone's day. Someone could be like in a really bad way, someone could be like in a major depression, and something as simple as saying hello, a smile, a nod, just an acknowledgement of that person can completely change the course of their day. That can lift their mood. It can make the biggest difference, and it can mean so much to that person, and that one small gesture could be the difference between them having a good day and maybe doing something foolish. So I've said it many times. If you see someone struggling, it is so important that you reach out to them. When it's someone you really care about, when it's someone you love, someone someone close to you. It's not easy seeing someone that you love and care about struggle and go through that. It's not easy at all, I'm not going to lie. But it's really important that that happens. But to get that much love and care from people that I barely know, it's heartwarming. It sort of restores your faith in humanity in a world that at the moment is going completely down the pot. So it makes all the difference. I mean, several times over the last 3 to 4 weeks, I've gone back to many of the messages. I've gone back to that video and read the comments below it several times over the last 3 to 4 weeks, just to remind myself, to encourage myself, to sort of prove to myself, people really care. These people don't know me from Adam. I'm just some English guy on the internet talking about music, but they're taking time out of their day to check up on me, to make sure that I'm okay. And it was amazing, the amount of positivity and love that I got from all of you. It meant the world to me. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not completely there yet. I absolutely ballsed up a relationship. I was talking to this really wonderful lass for quite a while, and in my depression and drunken state, I went and said something completely stupid and completely ballsed up a potential relationship, which I really regret, and I've been kicking myself for since. So I'm not too happy about that, but there's nothing I can do. It's something I've ended up doing in the past before. I've lost several friends and relationships in the past because because of my borderline personality disorder and my depression. You know, I've ballsed up relationships in the past because I've said or done something stupid, and you know, it's ruined that relationship. So you know, I'm a bit gutted about that, but it's done. Nothing more I can do about that. But you know, I am getting there. I am feeling much better than I was, and a lot of that comes down to all of you people that offered me love and support through the last 3 to 4 weeks. So, you know, you've got my deepest heartfelt thanks, and I cannot even begin to express just how much that meant to me. You know, like I said, I'm still a little bit on, feeling a little bit delicate. You know, I'll be watching a song, you know, I'll be listening to a song or watching a video, and I'll start tearing up just randomly, whereas I normally wouldn't. You know, so I'm still a little bit on the sensitive side at this moment, but I am feeling considerably better, so I should be getting back to doing my reaction videos within the next week or so, hopefully. But I just wanted to update you, let you all know, you know, what was going on, and I wanted to thank every single one of you that reached out and offered me your love and care and support, because it really made all the difference. So thank you all so very much. You have no idea just how important that was to me. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that as it is for the time being. I've got a hell of a lot of catching up to do. I've got a lot of requests and stuff that have come in over the last few weeks to add to my list. You know, and try and catch up with where I left off. So again, thank you all so very much, and I hope to be back soon. I'll leave that as it is for the time being. Thank you all so very much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.